Evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE, and welcome to the internet phone in. This is the big one. This is the one everyone's talking about. This is the one everyone is listening to. So much to talk about tonight, so little time to do it in, as per always. There you are. If you've just joined us on TikTok, hey, welcome. It is the internet phone in, and TikTokers are included. So there you are. So you're able to have a bit of a listen in tonight. How amazing is that? Welcome, I say. Thursday night, fourth one of the week. Nothing gets past me. It really doesn't. Thursday, the 7th of October 2021. And I hope that we surpass ourselves tonight in terms of audience for the phone in. Remember, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Facebook Live. So all these wonderful channels, DINKY-DOO. If you're TikToking, of course, we're live on TikTok. Then follow me. Get onto the YouTube channel and subscribe and tap the bell. If you're on TikTok, you just look at my TikTok bio, and just below it, you'll see the live link to take you to YouTube. Can I strongly, seriously urge you to go on to YouTube and to subscribe and tap the bell. You can also watch on Twitch at Scottie_McCLUE. Never, ever a dull moment there. To the telephones, of course, as well. How are you doing today? DINKY-DOO member John Boy from Port Glasgow. Good evening, Scottie. Good evening, everybody. Evening, Tom. More and more of you coming and joining us. That's so beautiful. Hello to the main man, Scottie. Lukey boy. Lovely to have you with us. And a big DINKY-DOO to all our beautiful TikTokers. Live, of course, on TikTok. Surprisingly, DINKY-DOO. Good evening, Scottie Jotchison. Always lovely to have you with us. Lots and lots of chat here as well. DINKY-DOO la, says Beachy evening, everyone, says Susan. Change the time to 10 p.m. to 1. Alan McGee, what a lovely idea. Let's build it first, Alan. See how it goes. From little acorns, great oaks grow. And then we can look at extending the show big time. I say, lovely. Right, we're busy today. Very busy today. Hugely busy. For the TikTokers, lots of beautiful TikTok videos. If you've got a TikTok account, follow me at Scottie McCLUE. Hi, I'm in love with you. How are you doing, DINKY-DOO? Thoughts on armchairs? Well, they're so much better than a leg chair, aren't they? DINKY-DOO, good evening all. DINKY-DOO, Scottie. Evening, Dave. Good evening, Lord McCLUE, says Michael Holmes. Hello there, Scottie, says the wonderful Murray. Murray O'Donnell, DINKY-DOO, I thank you, sir. Thank you for all your generosity and for your support. There we are. To all of you, thank you for your generosity and your support, both on the GoFundMe and on the PayPal.me/Scottie McCLUE and on the GoFundMe.me/Scottie-McCLUE. Hello, Professor Numpty Hood and DINKY-DOO. Yes, Suzanne, DINKY-DOO. Excellent. Thank you very much. You're all chatting to each other on there. We love that. Now, I'm going to see that the phones are opened up, and we'll get a bit of a call from you. I say that's what it's all about. So if you've been ringing, then get yourselves on to the phones and we can chit-chat. That's what it's all about. Hence the term phone in. Welcome to all our beautiful TikTokers. Shout out, DINKY-DOO. Big shout out to all of you. Fantastic stuff. Let's just see who's calling the phone in here. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Oh, lovely. A drunk right away. We love it. It's so nice. A drunk. The first call tonight is a half-wit who's drunk. There we are. Right, there we are. That's him. We'll leave him to go and sober up, and we'll see how he gets on. There's always one. Do you know what I mean? There is always one. There we are. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, McCLUE.
Oh, who's that?
I heard you support. Wait.
Right, there we go. One or two idiots tonight. Hello, you're live on Scottie's phone in. Hello?
It's Thomas from Glasgow.
Thomas from Glasgow, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm not too bad, Scottie. How are you?
Better for hearing you, Thomas.
How was your day?
A very, very good day today. Did you hear the drunk there?
Yeah.
There's always one, isn't there? I had too much in the power. Phone Scottie McCLUE.
You'll get the odd nuts, Casey, won't you?
You're bound to. In fact, the bigger and bigger the phone in gets, the more nutters it tends to attract.
The show's getting better and better, Scottie, isn't it?
It's picking up, Thomas. I mean, we're into our 5th week. It's nothing. Do you know what I mean?
That's quite good, isn't it?
It's very good, and it's been full every night, and lots of lovely people.
I've been watching, man, but I was in a lot of pain. I had to go to the dentist to get my teeth taken out.
Oh, the dentist told me my teeth were lovely, but my gums might have to come out.
They were wanting to try and take all my bottom ones up, but I said no.
No, keep your bottom ones. Say, I need these for phoning Scottie McCLUE.
Yep, that's it, mate.
Thomas, lovely to hear you, and a big DINKY-DOO.
DINKY-DOO, Scottie.
DINKY-DOO, la. Thanks very much. There you are, to the telephones as quickly as possible. So much to talk about. So little time to do it. And hi, Scottie from Kirkcaldy, says John. DINKY-DOO, John. We love you in Kirkcaldy. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hey, Mr. McClue.
Hey, DINKY-DOO.
Hello, how are you?
Where are you phoning from, and who is it?
Kansas.
From Kansas. I love it. Thank you so much. You're our first American call tonight.
Wow, really?
Yep, absolutely. It's so beautiful. We love it. Thank you.
DINKY-DOO.
DINKY-DOO, my dear friend, and bless you.
Bless you too, you fucking hot dog.
Thank you very much. Isn't he beautiful? In Kansas, I didn't realize they know some Glasgow words as well. Isn't that beautiful? We're big up Kirkcaldy. We always build up Kirkcaldy. Everybody builds up Kirkcaldy. That's our first American call. Isn't that beautiful? Egypt's in early tonight, a wee bit actually. There we are. Not at the castle. I'm at the Scottish office, says Jerry, visiting Mrs. Sturgeon. Scottie, what do you call a woodpecker without a beak? A headbanger. I've always thought woodpecking would be a very difficult thing to do with a drink in you. Do you know, can you imagine a woodpecker? And yet, just by the nature of your work, it might lead you to drink a bit more than you should as a woodpecker. We love it. That is absolutely fantastic. There we go. You're live in Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Brian Lamont.
Hello, Brian. DINKY-DOO. Lovely to have you with us. Thank you very much. Oh, we've lost him. Sorry, Brian. Give us another call. We lost you there, sir. Thoughts on mathematics? DINKY-DOO. We love mathematics. Everything in the world is mathematics. It doesn't matter what you're looking at. Every single subject, mathematics. Mathematics. Was that not beautiful having somebody on from Kansas? Yep. You're live in Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, Colin.
Don't know who that is, so there we go. Office on the wrong person. Wonderful stuff. You're on every night, Scottie? No, we're on from Monday to Thursday. That's the 9 o'clock, and then Friday, Saturday, and we take Sunday night off. There we are. Wonderful stuff. DINKY-DOO. Good evening. What's going on tonight, says Dave. Jesus. No, it's not Jesus. It's Scottie McCLUE, Dave. So there we are. Fantastic. One or two loonies have found out by the phone in. We don't mind. There we go. Now, you're right, Scottie. Everything is mathematically based. Of course it is. It's a numbers game. DINKY-DOO. Now, I've got a sip of tea from the mug that's the same size as my head. We love that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Guys, if you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. You're watching the internet fun-in. I'm Scottie McCLUE, hashtag FloatI, the first lord of the internet. We are live on TikTok. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Get subscribing and tap the bell as soon as you come on. Now, off to the telephones. There we are. Who's that one? They've given up. Good stuff. Not a problem. We like that. Wonderful. To the telephones as soon as you possibly can. The number is in front of you, and you should be able to get that there. Fantastic. Let's see who's calling us here. You're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hi there, how you doing, Scottie?
How are you doing? Alistair.
Alistair King.
Alistair, how lovely to hear you. Alistair, I was just thinking about you today. This is wonderful.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic today.
And you and I are talking in big style.
A few Egypts right now.
Oh, Alistair, listen, I don't mind the Egypts because that means we're getting bigger and more successful.
Yes, I agree. I have to agree with that, Scottie. You're always going to be big and successful, aren't you?
If you get the idiots joining you, then you're on a winner.
You're on a winner chicken dinner.
A winner chicken dinner. Now, Alistair, how is your health doing?
Yeah, I'm kicking a ball, as they say, eh?
Are you getting better?
Yeah, getting a bit better.
Yep. How's things? I mean, are you still able to get back to the stuff you used to do?
Yeah, now and again, yeah, just getting there, you know.
I saw you were advertising for a new car of the same breed.
Yes. Still going too well. Not heard anything. You know.
How many have you got?
A good few.
A right good few.
Yes.
Wonderful. We love
I
it.
want to say it in the live stream, you know.
No, absolutely no. You're quite right. You're quite right. Good point. Well, listen,
Yes.
I send you all the strength in the world. You are a top man.
I'm like a damn priority.
Just amazing. And strength to you and strength to Junior.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, and we'll catch up soon.
This is McCLUE and all the family.
Oh, you're a wonderful man. And DINKY-DOO.
DINKY-DOO. How's everything? How's the live stream going recently?
Live streams
I've not really been in them.
absolutely fantastic, Alistair. I need to get the YouTube channel built up.
Yes. How many subscribers are you on now?
It's something like 2,800. It should be 280,000.
Oh, that's good.
So everybody in YouTube should be on that channel.
You'll get millions. You get millions listening everywhere.
We'll get going, sir, and a big DINKY-DOO to you.
Big DINKY-DOO to you as well, Scottie.
And Lofty Fife, Ken.
Lofty Fife, yes.
Ken DINKY-DOO la. Isn't he fantastic? That's Alistair, who's one of our finest followers, a real top man. Tremendous stuff. Now, whoa, busy tonight. Who have we got? Easy as 1, 2, 3. For the dafties of the old days, the dafties get attracted because they want to be clever, like you, Susan. So there we are, DINKY-DOO. Alistair says he's a fake. I thought he was, Alistair, because he didn't seem to know anything about the cars. So there we are. So we'll just be keeping a wee eye on him. That's not Alistair King. He's mocking my profile. Don't you worry about him. There, we'll soon find these people out. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Oh, Scottie, the actual Alistair here.
The real Alistair. Fantastic. Alistair, what cars have you got? What make?
Well, I've got a fucking hot dog.
A hot rod. Wow. That sounds absolutely amazing. We love that. There we are. We're on about maths. I hate it when the Americans call it math, says Kevin. That's not Alistair. No. We know the Dafties. Wonderful. That was not me calling you. I know that, Alistair. He wasn't able to handle himself at all. See, remember, that's a poor soul, Alistair, who would love to be you. But he can't. He hasn't got the language or the ability. That's his problem. Right, off we go. A very quick call here. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hi there, it's Steve Gurnley. I'm in the chat just now.
You're in the chat, DINKY-DOO?
DINKY-DOO. Hope everything's going really well.
It's fantastic. Listen, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. It's really good, Scottie. It's good to see everything's going well.
And we shall catch up soon.
Yes, I reckon we will. You know.
DINKY-DOO. That is so good. That is just wonderful. Excellent stuff. There we go. Wonderful stuff. I have a lotus, says Dave. Is that a lotus flower, Dave? Wonderful stuff. Follow us as soon as you can. If you've just joined us, can you share this phone in right round? YouTubers, get sharing. Twitchers, get sharing. TikTokers, get sharing. Following. Fantastic. Lovely to have you. Hello from Inverness, says Diane on TikTok. That's absolutely cracking there from Inverness, from Snaky. We love it. There we go. No lotus, no a lotus car, not a lotus flower. We love that. That is fantastic. Dinky-Doo, I say. Get to the telephones, guys. Lots to talk about and so little time to do it in. There we have. I have an Audi and a 3-litre. Fantastic. We love that. You're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, it's Dave Depraved.
Dave Depraved, is it you?
Yes, I'm in the chat right now, Scotty.
Right, tell me about yourself.
So basically, I'm Dave Depraved and I'm from Perthshire, and I was just calling to see that I really like the phone in today. It's going really well.
It is going well, Dave. Good for you. That's excellent. And thank you very much for that. And Dinky-Doo. We'll find out if that was Dave. There we go. Tremendous stuff. Back to the chat. There we go. Now, was that you, Dave? Thoughts on McCLUE? Well, we don't discuss things like that on here. We've got other things to do. Remember, these are for mainstream media. You're live with Scotty's phone in. Hello, you're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
All right. We're talking about Wycombe.
Hello? You're from where? Oh, can you hear him? Dinky-Doo. So there we go. He doesn't know where he's from. Wait a wee second. I'll just ban that number and flag it up. Fantastic. Unbelievable. That was not me. I knew it wasn't, Dave. Don't worry about that. Let me just ban this guy here. Wonderful. There we go. That's that. And we'll flag that up to the authorities. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
It's only Colin Lamont.
It's yourself. Good. Lovely to hear you. Thank you very much indeed. You phoned earlier, I think. Jolly good day, everybody. Follow us as soon as you can on the TikTok as well and on the YouTube. That is tremendous. It's so good to hear so many interesting people. There we go. Is Dave not in Wales? What's going on with people calling me someone else? Well, Dee, this is just people who do not have the ability to be themselves, right? So they're scared stiff of starting a conversation with Scottie McCLUE, so they'll phone up, see if they can say something silly, and that's it. You know, and you will get a lot of this, don't worry. But what I'll do, I'll flag these calls up to the appropriate authorities. You're live with Scotty's phone in. Hello, you're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that? There we are, we can't hear. You're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty. How are you doing?
Who's that?
Jerry.
Jerry. Our Jerry.
I was just actually phoning to ask, did you not used to teach in school, Scotty?
I did, yes. You're absolutely 100% correct, sir, yes. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Hello? Right, there we are. That's Mr. Nobody calling. How fantastic. Absolutely out of order. There we are. Definitely Numpty's half hour, Scotty. Professor Numpty Heat. Is this as you're doing? You wanted a phone in. You've got one. Here we got here. Dinky-Doo. Fantastic. If you've been trying to get through, keep trying. We'll get you on. Now then, you're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Oh my God,
Hello, you're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, Scotty. Suzanne.
Suzanne, my darling, the first sensible call of the night.
I don't know about that, but I'm going to stop all these idiots phoning in.
Yes. Can you come on and have a wee chat with Scotty? Now they.
So hopefully I don't break up in it.
Now, Suzanne, oh, don't break up with me, for goodness sake. Now, Suzanne, is this not amazing that we've managed to attract so many loonies?
Well, see, that's what's happening. Everybody's just wanting to speak to Scottie McCLUE.
They want to speak, but these are poor souls who sort of, they can't hold a conversation, you see.
Just completely stupid.
Well, they're a wee bit short on vocabulary, you'll notice some of them.
Really doing my nut in, so they do.
So there we are, fantastic. Dave DePrave saying thanks for a sane caller. Well, he said a sane caller, but I think he means a sane caller.
A saint?
A saint, yes, you're a saint.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Christmas, my darling, I haven't even managed to give it a thought. I've still got Halloween to go, and I love Halloween because it's the one night of the year I don't have to dress up.
You don't need to wear a mask.
Wasn't that beautiful? We got a call from Kansas.
I know, I heard that. Well, it's quite low. I've got it quite low, but I did hear the Kansas.
But you did actually hear him.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
we love it.
You're going global.
We are going global, and I mean, you know, I do expect we'll get a lot of calls, you know, from round the planet at some point.
Yeah, you will. Once more people hear about you, Scottie.
Once they hear about it, what we need to do, Suzanne, I don't know, you know, what you've got social media wise, but just get the YouTube channel URL around. You know, Steve says there's the wonderful Steve Clinkscale. That's the Steve Clinkscale. And he says, sorry, Scottie is silly idiots. I know, absolutely, Steve. But Steve, lovely to hear from you. And I'm still saving up. I'm going to come and get your advice on a box at some point. Fantastic. So there we go. I'm no great player, as you know, but I do love the instrument. And that's the start. Is that amazing, Suzanne?
Yeah, that's good. I remember you playing is it the accordion? What is it you call
Well, the wee one that we play, I don't think I've got it with me tonight, is the button key melodeon.
I've never heard of that.
So there you are, the button key melodeon. So it's not got any piano keys on it. It's just buttons. And you get a different sound going in to going out. So it's a different technique to play it, but it's murder when you go back and try and play a piano key accordion after playing a button key melodeon.
You're too used to playing the other one.
Well, this is it. You get used to it. You know, it's fantastic, but a lovely sound. A honor black dot, Steve. So there we are. Steve is an expert in accordions. He is, as I say, the Steve Clinkscale.
Well, I could play the spoons maybe, but that's about
Well, we'll get the spoons going as well. And DINKY-DOO, I say, it's fantastic.
Right, I'll let you go, Scottie.
No, but listen, Suzanne, it's been a joy to hear you, to hear a sensible person, just to know that they're still about. And we've already had, we must have had about 20 or 30 calls.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get through. I tried, and it was just gone engaged.
Just busy. Well, I think also when you get a new phone in, they get very excited and they don't know what to say, so they'll just say something stupid, you know. Yeah, or they might actually be drunk.
Yeah, probably.
Do you not remember they used to get a drink down them and then ring?
Yeah. Courage or whatever.
Steve saying it should be mine, it should be a Clinkscale. Absolutely, Steve. Could you imagine Scottie McCLUE playing a Clinkscale? Everybody seeing that? That would be fantastic. There we are. That might be a good deal we could do, Steve. Jerry, I think the numpty's using 7 mobiles at once to hog the phone lines. Yes, indeed. Hi, Scottie. Best regards. DINKY-DOO, says Sam. Isn't that lovely?
That's nice. That's nice.
They're all on, Suzanne. And by the way, everybody loves you.
I love everybody.
I see them on there and they just love you.
Especially you. You just make it for me then.
You are so kind to my angel. You're absolutely kind. And I love to see the numbers going up as well.
Yeah. They've been up since for day one when we first started.
Well, Suzanne, how many phone-ins can start on something like the internet, right, from absolute scratch and be busy the whole night?
I know. That's that. I couldn't, as I said,
there are major news organizations, on the telly, big radio stations. They can't get callers.
No, I don't even watch a telly. I've said that before.
I know. Well, I'm no surprised, mind you, with some of the rubbish that's on it.
Oh, I just don't even bother these days, Jerry. I was going to call you.
Jerry, well, no, I answer to anything you like. There's Stuart saying, "Stow out the door and step it through with calls."
Right, I'll let
They're asking me, they're
Scottie.
on TikTok, Suzanne. They're going, Scottie, is Suzanne the ice cream lady?
Ice cream lady?
So I don't know what that means. That's a beauty, isn't it? The ice cream lady. We'll see. I had a friend who was an usherette in the pictures.
An usherette?
An usherette. Do you remember the usherettes? And do you know, to this day, she still walks backwards.
No, that's before my time.
The usherettes, when you went to the pictures, you went in, if the film had started, there was a very low light down at floor level, and you had tickets. So she would look at your tickets and say it was G28 and 29, and she had a wee torch, a wee handy light, and she showed you along the floor to your seats.
Oh no, that's like must be 50s, 60s.
Well, it is. Now, you think the 1960s are actually 60 years ago.
I know, that's quite old.
So if you were going to the pictures, say you were going into a 15 or a 16 film, you would be 76 now.
Wow.
So to remember the usherettes, you'd probably be about 70.
Oh, I'm only 21, Scottie, so, way before my time.
Is that not just amazing? Well, I'm 28 at least. Angel,
I'll let you go, Scottie.
yeah, we'll dash off. Lovely to hear you, and take great care of DINKY-DOO.
Bye, Scottie.
Bye, Angel. There we are. So there we are. The Suzanne's know the ice cream lady TikTokers. I have to tell you that. How amazing is that? Just fantastic. The finger stalls. Absolutely, Brian Sullivan. So there we are. The square blocks. Yes. Square cones, and they put a square block in a square cone. Does anybody remember that? Fantastic. You're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hello there, Scottie. My name's Paul.
Paul?
Paul, we actually used to work together as colleagues back in school.
Paul,
not in
that's...
school, as teaching.
How fantastic, Paul.
Yeah, Mr. McCann, I'm not sure if you know who I am. I just remember you being at the school, and I was at the school.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, we're not going into detail about that, but lovely to hear you. That is absolutely fantastic, Paul. Right, guys, to your telephones as soon as possible. Lots to talk about, and so little time to do it in. Now then, to the telephones. It'll soon be time to put the clocks back, Scottie. I don't remember taking them. I'd love to eat. I see, read all about it in the ABC Film Review. Excellent, Kevin. We like that. Oh, we're busy tonight. You're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, sorry, Scottie. You hung up on me there.
We did.
To ask your question.
We did. No. We dashed off, Paul, because we're not going to all that. You're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Oh, Scottie, is that where we used to...
Oh, Scottie. You used to there, Scottie. Hello, you're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Why did you touch up my wee...
There we go. Excellent. I'm not an artist, you know. We don't touch up paintings on here. We'd only sell the originals. What was the flicks the other night? James Bond, great film. Yes, indeed. Wonderful stuff. Now, hold on a wee second, guys. There we go. Wonderful. Fantastic. Right, to the telephones as quickly as possible. Lots and lots to discuss. You're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, Mr. McCLUE. I was just seeing if you've seen...
There we go. Fantastic. You're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that? It's I don't know if that was somebody at Thunderbirds. We love it. Fantastic. Thanks, Dee. Was it Flicks the other night? Tremendous. Read all about it. Wonderful. Hello, you're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Hello, you're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Hello, DINKY-DOO. We've got one or two dafties on tonight. Here we go. We'll see who this is. Hello, you're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Hello, you're live at Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Tremendous stuff. Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Busy, busy, busy tonight, guys. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Have you ever been as busy as this on a phone in? How amazing is this? You're live on Scotty's phone in. Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. Hello? Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. Hello, you're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Hello? There. This is brilliant. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, how are you?
Who's that?
Jerry.
Jerry. The genuine Jerry. How good to hear from you. Now, what do you think about tonight, Scotty?
Tonight?
No, this is what everybody's saying. What do you think about tonight, Scotty? Here's Lauren saying, employ me to be your secretary, Scotty. Get them told. It's beautiful. Exactly. This is fantastic, Jerry. What a night tonight. We must be on about 30 calls.
And other than that, how are you, Scotty?
Jerry, I am beside myself with joy that the phone in is building and building and building.
Yeah, it's good, good.
You know?
Because I've been a busy man, playing full tip, but I always try and get back to join in tonight.
Yes. Eb Ree says, it looks like Levendale are missing some people tonight.
Aye, they're out of the nut house. I couldn't get through that.
There's the wonderful Alistair King trying to call, can't get through, Scotty. You need to get a switchboard operator to cleanse the numpties. I love that. The dear Murray O'Donnell, a great man. Fantastic. That is our Jerry. So there we go. And Ebry says, I fear for the general public. Good health to you, Scotty, and prosperity. I'm just giving you all this while you're on. That's our Jerry. Is it the real Jerry? Yes, it is Eb. So there we are. How fantastic is that?
The ex-broadcaster.
Yes.
Serving the nation.
Serving the nation. You're never an ex-broadcaster, Jerry. You're always a broadcaster.
Oh, no, it's funny. You always say that, so you do.
Yes.
You say that.
No.
Aye.
No, I've never, ever been an ex-broadcaster because you never lose it. And somebody once asked me, what's the difference between a small radio station and a big radio station? And I said, nothing actually from a presenter's point of view.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? I have always said, even when I'm doing live on social media, it should be as good a performance as people would get at the Carnegie Hall.
Yeah, that's good. I was struggling to get through there, of course, but the numpties are holding the line. But we'll fend them off. Oh,
we'll fend off the numpties. I mean, you know, once the pennies come in, we'll get a switchboard and we'll get all these things, and then we'll be able to see all that.
That's good. Right, I want the next caller to come through.
Jerry, lovely to hear you. And as we say in the best of circles, dinky-doo.
Dinky-doo.
That's our Jerry. Fantastic stuff. Lovely, lovely. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue. #FloatEye. We're live with the internet phone in. How good is that? The number should be on your screens right now. Feel free to call. Fantastic. You're live in Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Scottie.
Hello, who's that?
That's Alistair, the real one this time.
It is the real one, yes, indeed.
Aye.
And Alistair, just for security, do you like that? What's the make of car we're talking usually?
Oh, usually Volvos.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, sir. You've passed. Alistair, that was brilliant tonight. You know, see, to be honest with you, the sincerest form of flattery is imitation. So people wishing they were you. You know, there's very strange people. Oh, listen, Alistair, when it comes to strange people, trust me, we haven't scratched the surface yet.
Oh, I know. You'll always get them.
You know, whoop, cameraman slipped on TikTok there. Fantastic. No, we haven't even scratched the surface. I mean, over the last 30 years of phone-ins, trust me, I have met some very strange people.
No.
But I've met wonderful, wonderful people. And, you know, on the internet, I'm finding, particularly TikTok, YouTube, some beautiful, beautiful people, Alistair.
Aye, there's always a few that will try and spoil it for others.
Aye. Chris is saying here, you're ignoring the TikTok audience. I'm not, Chris. I'm just doing the phone in. And remember, TikTokers are always brought in on it. So, you know, it's very good. There's always somebody likes a wee moan and a whinge, isn't there?
Oh, aye.
Especially when they're getting something for nothing, Alistair.
Aye, exactly.
You know?
Try and spoil it.
If you give somebody something for nothing, they will complain.
Aye.
I heard a beauty the other day. A boy says, "Why are you angry at me? I've never helped you."
Oh, it just gets better and better.
It's better and better. Now, listen, quite seriously, how are you keeping?
A lot better. I am back at work, mate.
Oh, fantastic, Alistair.
Aye.
And are you able to get about okay?
I'm getting there.
Good man. But I hope you're not doing all that heavy stuff.
That'll never change, you know me.
You're terrible, you are. Changing engines and pulling all the big... see these straps that you pull on the trailer, are they heavy?
No, they're not that bad.
Not too bad.
Nah.
I've had Kelly here. Kelly Hall used to love you on Scott FM with the psychic. We used to get a psychic on, and he was absolutely outstanding.
Might be something worth thinking about for the future.
Well, you get people, you know, everybody's very skeptical. I'll phone this guy up and get him, catch him out. And they would phone him, and he was just amazing.
Aye.
You know? And he said to me one day, he goes, he said to this lady that he was phoning one day, he was on the show, and he goes, yeah, it's Henry, love. There's a Henry. And he says, there's your father, and then there's Henry. No, there's no Henry in the family. No Henry in the family. And she went on like that. She said, no, that's no right. It's no right. And then he mentioned something else too, and he mentioned something else. And he says, he says, your father was involved, but this is to do with Henry. No. He's your father. I don't know if he was a very close friend or his brother even. No. Oh, my Uncle Harry. And that was it. He says, you're talking about Uncle. He said, well, that'll be it, love. You know, and it was just amazing. And then the last call in one of the shows, it was outstanding. And he said to this girl, he said, I can see a man is in a dark suit. He's very happy where he is, and he's surrounded by red roses. He's surrounded by 12 red roses. And she said, me and my 5 sisters all put a red rose in his coffin. Amazing.
Oh, aye, definitely.
You know?
So it was good to hear from you. I'll go off and let somebody else.
Alistair, take great care of yourself. Yeah, I will get some beer, and strength to you. And as I say, strength to Junior.
Aye, it was nice hearing from you.
Lovely to hear you, Alistair. DINKY-DOO, la.
DINKY-DOO, Scottie.
Top man.
Right.
That's our Alistair. What a fine fellow. So lovely to hear him. You're live in Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hi there, it's Cameron. I just want to ask, what did you have for your dinner tonight?
My dinner tonight, Cameron. Oh, I had scrambled egg on toast. Wonderful stuff. We need you desperately in the USA. Fantastic. We love it. DINKY-DOO. Now then, to the telephones as soon as you possibly can. Lots to talk about, so little time to do it in. Cool, you have the voice for it. Any station would know. There we are. Fantastic. I agree. Ayrshire. Yes, indeed. My goodness, what are the phones doing? You're live in Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
Hi, it's Cameron. I was asking about your dinner. You hung up on me.
Oh, my dinner, Cameron. Yes, I thought you'd heard me. It was scrambled egg on toast, la. Thank you for asking. Wonderful. So there we go. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hi, Scottie. It's Kareem here.
Kareem, how are you, la? I don't know if you've been trying to get through tonight, but what a carry on.
No, I'm driving in the motorway back from Kilmarnock, back to see my pals. I'm heading back to Glasgow.
Fantastic, Kareem, and you're obviously hands-free and safe.
Absolutely, in the car, yes.
Kareem, we must have had 40 calls tonight already.
Wow, very lucky to get in, thank you.
So, no, thank God you got in. My goodness me, you ought to have heard the state of some of them.
Jeez, oh.
What did you have for dinner? And another one pretending to be somebody else. And oh, what a laugh. One of them absolutely off his face. Several off their face, I think.
It's going to happen as it keeps growing and growing, Scottie.
I think that's what's going to happen as it's grown and grown. We'll have to groan and bear it.
But etiquette, people will learn what to
Oh,
say
yes.
and what to do.
Well, otherwise they just go down the Swanee, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yes.
You know.
So tomorrow, Scottie, is Friday, it's the service day in Glasgow.
Right.
And I'm straight down to Carlisle after work.
Fantastic. You will love it down there. It's such a lovely part of the world. I don't know what you see in it, but I've always found it very, very special. I used to travel down to the television station, and I'll tell you where it was, Kareem. You went off the motorway past the superstore on your right, and you kept on into the Warwick Road, which was the main road.
Right.
And then you go along there, and you'll see a road to your left called Eastern Way. And you went up to the top of Eastern Way over the hump of the hill, and that was the hill of Harrowby, which wasn't there was a battle there, and it wasn't very far from Gallows Hill, where they used to hang people. Anyway, the television station was in there. I think it's a fire station now, but it was just in there, and it was a wonderful television station, border television.
When I was there 2 weeks ago, Scottie, I was walking the dogs at the castle, and when I looked across the road, I thought, Scottie, we've been in there. There's the radio station just across the road.
Absolutely. BBC Radio Cumbria.
Yes.
Yes, I've been in there. Yes, I even applied for a job in there at one point. But they had too many able people.
Do you know what was interesting, Scottie? Which underneath, there's like a bridgeway underneath the road that takes you to the castle.
Yes.
From the station. But it's like a museum or whatever it is underneath. It looks fantastic.
That will be Tully House.
Right.
Tully House Museum. It's very famous. Tully House Museum and Arts Centre. And all these places are well worth a visit. Have you been into the cathedral?
I haven't, no. I've passed it many times.
Right. I don't know about the parking. Just watch Carlisle for parking. It used to be disc parking. And you set your disc to what time you'd arrived. But they're very hot on it, so just keep an eye on that. But if you can get yourself into the cathedral, it is stunning.
Lovely, yes. Well, where I'm staying is actually around the corner from it. I'm actually right across from the castle. I can look out the window and I'm looking at the castle.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yes. And then you've got Stanix, you've got the Art College, there's Cumbria University. There's so many lovely things down there.
Yeah.
And as we said, they've got the airport.
Yes. I'm just hoping it's going to be dry this weekend, Scottie.
Well, here's hoping, because I mean Cumbria does rain quite well, and that's why the Lake District is so beautiful.
Yes. It's like Scottish weather. You know, it's just like up here.
Well, do you know, Kareem, yesterday morning I was scraping ice off the windscreen of the car, and quite thick ice, I think I told you. And this morning it was like the tropics.
Yeah, it's certainly climate. The environment's all changing. And obviously next month, as you know, it's that big environmental meeting in the city centre.
Yes, but Kareem, the Earth has been warming forever and a day. That's why we had the ice age, and now the ice is melting.
Yes. They're talking about possibly another ice age at one point. But also with every other doom and gloom natural disaster with the volcanoes, Yellowstone Park, all these things.
Yes.
It's all doom and gloom.
But the volcanoes will erupt. I mean, look at Pompeii.
Yes.
You know, and all the other ones that you've got throughout the world.
You had that one, was it a few years back in Iceland when it put Scotland to a standstill?
Yes, absolutely. The volcanic ash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, very, very not good for us. The lava.
Does it damage the engines of a plane? When
Yes, yes. It's a very fine ash, and you don't want that getting in because a jet engine works by air in and then heating it right up and out the back.
Right.
And this is why the jets are vulnerable to bird strikes.
Right.
You know, because they've got a huge inlet and a huge out. I'm not sure. I mean, the pilots will be cringing if I've got this wrong, but I think it's kerosene that an aircraft burns. And, you know, you look at it, it's a fair old bit to get one of these big beasts up there, you know. But I remember seeing a Hercules, and I spoke to a friend of mine who was a top pilot, squadron leader pilot. And I said to him, I said, there was a Herc last night. I said, it had a bit of black smoke coming out it. I was very worried. And he looked at me and smiled. He said, no, it'll have refueled in America. He said, the fuel tends to be a little bit dirtier over there. He says, but don't worry yourself, Scottie. It would be all right.
Right. Goodness. Scottie, before I go, I sent a message last night which I found quite interesting. That the Supreme Court has overruled the Scottish government for looking after children, the rights of children.
Yes.
Keeping it in line with the European version of it.
Absolutely.
And I think that's going to come back to Mon down south for what they've done.
Well, yes, because am I not right in thinking that the rights of children tend to be from the United Nations, and there are 56 of them in total?
Correct. Yes.
There you are. You see, I'm not just an athlete, you know.
As far as I know, from what I've read, is they're not happy with some of the wording, and there'll be some amendments to it.
That's a lovely thing, isn't it? There'll be some amendments.
Yeah.
So it's nice and open.
But I don't think we should forget at the end of the day, Scottie, this is designed to help vulnerable children in our society.
Yes.
And, you know, for the Tories to do what they've done, I think everything's adding up. It's going to bite them in the bum, should we say.
Yeah, bite them in the back, come back and bite them in the backside. Very interesting.
Listen, Scottie, tomorrow I'll be giving you a call, 10 o'clock in Cumbria, Carlisle.
Lovely. We'll expect a description. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Kareem, and DINKY-DOO.
DINKY-DOO. Take care.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
See you. Thanks, Kareem. There we are. That's our Kareem. What a great guy. Lerwick Guy, thank you so much. Lovely to have you with us on the TikTok. Planes do run on kerosene, he says. What's your favourite tipple, Scottie? Says T-Mock. T-Mock, I don't drink alcohol. So there we go. We are so busy tonight. You're live in Scottie's phone in. Who's that? He's not hearing it. It's poor sauce. There we are. They'd love to phone in. Now, who we got here? You're correct, Scottie. Light petroleum known as kerosene. Thank you, Murray O'Donnell. Is kerosene, is it a derivative of paraffin? Or am I right up the wrong street with that? Wonderful stuff. Now, who have we got here? Oh, my goodness me. Never a dull moment. You're live in Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Scottie.
Hello, who's that?
It's me, Olivia.
Olivia, how lovely to hear from you. And DINKY-DOO.
Pardon?
Olivia, you need to turn the background down. Oh, she's away. She's not getting that at all. Right, there you are. When you're coming on, folks, turn down your background. It's just the same as it was on the radio. You need to turn the background down. Tremendous stuff. DINKY-DOO, I say to every single one of you. How are we, Scottie? DINKY-DOO LM? All right, says Ben. Indeed. Who else have we got here? OMG. Hi, says Hanks. Hanks, lovely to have you with us. Good afternoon, Scottie, you big handsome hunk. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Gabriel, we don't do any of that reveal stuff. So there you are. This is not something you would troll. So there we are. Biggest stained glass window in Europe, in Carlisle Cathedral. Kevin Stewart, you're such a wise man. We love it. High octane stuff, says JD Donnelly. Scottie, are you okay? Your live crashing last time we were talking about Scotland. Yes, indeed, Mr. Castle, we're fine. Ella's 5 months old today. Lerwick Guy, how amazing. Lerwick Guy was married to this wonderful lady who used to call Scottie McCLUE, and sadly, she passed away just after giving birth. And the wee one is 5 months old. Mr. Goatface, thank you for sending so many lovely things. I only listened to you in the background. Thank you for that, though. Hi, Scottie from Greenock Boxing Club. Alan, DINKY-DOO. Thank you very much. We love the boxing club, looking after the young people and teaching them how to take care. Yes, indeed. How to box sensibly. How to box clever. See what I just did there? Mr. Goatface has sent 40 beautiful TikToks. Guys, we've got 9 minutes. So there we are. West End, very polite. Is that you, Jerry? 17 degrees coming back from Bishopriggs at 8 p.m. Collecting my Wayne from her work. Murray, you're a great man. What a fine father. So there we have. Gabriel, you need to stop this store reveal stuff or I'll just ban you. In fact, I might just actually ban you. Yeah, there we are. We don't bother with any of that. Okay, fantastic. So there we go. No spamming, no trolling. We don't do any of that. And obviously, it's a lifetime ban if you call in with a duff call. Any opinions on Chinese politics? No, we don't do that either. This guy's nuts. There we are. What we'll do is I'll just... There we are. Out of that as well. Hi, free salt coats, says George Anderson. DINKY-DOO from the salt coats, I say. Always lovely to have you in the Scapa Flow, Texas. Quality, Scottie, says Alan. Alan, this phone-in is absolutely out of this world. It is just amazing. Do you remember Jim Reeves very, very well? Was Jim Reeves not... wait till we see what was the big one now that Jim Reeves used to sing, and I played it. We had the EP. Jim Reeves. I think I've got Jim Reeves just almost an arm's length away with all these wonderful things. Yes, I've got him on CD. Murray's a top man indeed. He is, Chris. Yes, very much so. Cheers, my man, says George. Not at all, George. Opinions on the rapscallion immigrants, Scottie. Well, we need immigration. You see, you've got to remember, virtually all of us are immigrants. Yes, there's barely a single person alive who is not either an immigrant or descended from an immigrant. You see? So I don't know why we like to knock people who are trying to get themselves a better life when you think of all the Highland clearances in Scotland and the coffin ships, distant drums. I hear the sound of distant drums. DINKY-DOO, Scottie, DINKY-DOO. Now, Lahoop, what are you talking about here? Scottie boy, I need a badge, la. Well, I've got one. I thought I should have another badge I was going to put on for you. I'll see if I've still got it. Hang on. Hang on, we say. Let's just see the state of affairs here. I can't believe we've been up for 55 minutes. How good is that? Right, guys, I'll put this one on that somebody gave me, and I think it's rather good. See what you think. How does that look? Do you like that for a badge? Requiem to the horse-drawn vacuum cleaner. Send that over to Beachy Hoos. Follow us as soon as you guys. Right, has every TikToker followed us? Has every TikToker looked at my TikTok bio, gone on to the YouTube URL just below it, and subscribed and tapped the bell on YouTube? Who's watching on Twitch? Let me know if you're watching on Twitch. Scottie, do you remember me? A big fan from Sky. Addy the Baddie, of course I do. You're a ski nach camera ha, ooh, hakamama ha. And Aikiva Maha Hakima. There we are, fantastic. I'm on about the 70s, Scotty. Ola Hoop, yes, I see what you're on about. The 70s. Oh, that's a long time ago. We're all Jock Tamson's bairns, Murray O'Donnell. Never a truer word was speak. There we are, fantastic Gaelic. Was that all right, Addy the Beddy? Did you manage to get a bit of that? Coasheen, Shaw, Addy the body, ha, Addy the body. Yay, Cleaver. There we are. I saw you the other night, Scotty. Aaron, you're talking nonsense. I think we'll send you down the Swanee. There we are. He's away. Isn't that fantastic? I was going to suggest viewers tell their ghost stories for Halloween night. But remember suggesting before you said ghost stories could scare anyone who stayed alone. Yes, but Neil O'Gormley, that was then. This is now. I might tell one myself, and then we might get some other ones. That would be rather good. Talking to your friend JB tonight, coming up 15th for the late JM anniversary. Yes, indeed, David. Camera, Scottie McCLUE. Yes, indeed, Kevin Hakama. Fantastic. Saw you on the question on Trivial Pursuits. Yes, Chris, there is a Scottie McCLUE question on Trivial Pursuits. Thank God when we were playing it, I managed to answer it. So there we go. Now, who else have we got here? Falchi, Key Emily Falchi, Don TikTok, Don the Internet, Don Twitch, YouTube, Don LinkedIn Live, Don Facebook. Agus Scotchach McCLUE. There we are. I think you should get a float eye mug. I've got my big mug of tea here, guys. How beautiful is that? Thank you to all the TikTokers. Hello from Helensville, Scotty. 3D, I was very sorry to see a picture of Craigendorn Pier, where the Waverley used to lie for the night when she was owned by the Caledonian Steam Packet, and that was her old London and North Eastern Railway base. Am I correct? My mother was an Italian immigrant. Not all immigrants are bad. Well, she wasn't, because she had you. So that was such a good thing. Scotty's the best thing to come out of Scotland since penicillin. Ha! Penicillin, sure. Look forward to Halloween if you do. I thank you, Neil. We should tell some stories on Halloween night. That would be rather good. Halloween, 3 wee witches on the green. You're an old salt, mate. I am, Chris. I am very much a man of the sea. Scotty, I'm going to the UK in November. Any places I should visit? Thousands of places you should visit. So we'll catch up on the old TikTok. That's not the usual pottery. No, Alistair, I normally have the Boss mug. This is shipping. And it's bigger than my head. And that's some mug to be bigger than my head, I say. DINKY-DOO, Scotty. It's been a while, old chap. Denny McCook. What a joy and a privilege. We're going to have to go in a couple of minutes. I say, I hope you've enjoyed the phone-in tonight. It's been an absolute blast. Now, tomorrow is Friday night. Thank you, Sherlock. Nothing gets past me. The phone-in will be 10 o'clock sharp till 11. Right? DINKY-DOO. Goodbye song, Scotty. Good idea, yes. Right, we'll have the goodbye song. Are we ready? I'm going to have to say goodbye to the TikTokers right now. Goodbye, TikTokers. We love you. Fantastic. DINKY-DOO. There they go. Wonderful. Right, that's our beautiful TikTokers away. We absolutely love them as well. Tremendous. Now then, I don't know if... Yes, we might have time for the goodbye song. We've got 30 seconds. The Scottie Gaelic Maha. Yes, indeed, Maha. Absolutely. And Aikiva Maha. And to all of you, thank you for watching. Yes, indeed. Cheerless. Happiness. Night. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. And the cheerio. Good night, my lovely people. Good night, DINKY-DOO. Thank you, LM. DINKY-DOO. Good night. Bye for now. Bye, Kevin. DINKY-DOO. See you all. Ta-ra, laws!